Welcome back, everyone. NicknLex here. Thank you so much for joining me today to this new episode of Music with Nick. Today we got some progressive metal and some progressive rock by Eric Meredith. Thank you so much for sponsoring this marathon. You know, I was like, hey, I got some time to spare, and I, you know, he was available, so I was like, hey, let's get together and do this. So hey, by the way, check this out, my new Yngwie Malmsteen shirt, sponsored by my dear wife Alexia. I love it. I think it's a good fit for this marathon. So again, thank you, Eric, for sponsoring this video. And he's gonna call this you know, new modern prog goodness, and that's what it is. All these songs were released last year in 2023, so I can only imagine, you know, all these bands. I've never heard of them. I tested them if they were gonna get blocked. So today we're gonna do something a little bit different. I'm not gonna add an extra song because, well, I could add an extra song, maybe something shorter, but by one of these four bands, because these four bands are not being copyrighted. So pretty much this video is gonna be it's gonna be monetized, or maybe not, you know. I only took like 20 seconds of each song, tested it on YouTube, and it was not being like recognized. So that's why I don't want to add any Warner Brothers. I rather add, you know, something like a little shorter by these four bands. Although it's on time, it's on the money, right? It's on the money because all these songs are a little bit longer. So let's see how I feel at the end of the marathon. So all right, so without further ado, let's introduce these bands. If you're a fan of these bands, welcome to the channel. If you're new to the channel, if you're already, you know, subscribed to the channel, give these bands a shot. You know, sometimes not just because it's new, it's bad. I've heard some comments, even though, but since I'm adding like a lot of Dream Theater at the end of progressive marathons, people are like, wow, I think it was just like, why haven't I heard this before? Because I guess I just thought it wasn't good because it's new, you know, stuff like that. So we're gonna start it off with Sirens. This is by the band called TesseracT, and this is from the album War of Being 2023. Then we're gonna do Advent Horizon by the band, Advent Horizon is the band. The song is called Water. A Cell to Call Home 2023. Then it's gonna get a little bit longer here. The band Nospun, or Nospun, and then there was one from Opus 2023, and then we're gonna do from the bands Moon Safari, Forever for You. This is called Himlabacken Volume 2. Also 2023. So without further ado, well, I'm ready, you know, to get into it. Let's see what this is about. I mean, if this is, I don't know if it's progressive metal, in like what kind of progressive metal, if it's, you know, more on the slower side, if it's like super crazy, but we'll soon find out. So again, if you're new to the channel and you like what you see at the end of the video, maybe if you want to subscribe, give it a like, you know, and yeah, you know, leave a comment. And for those of you who are already you know, subscribed, thank you for watching. I hope this is interesting and entertaining. So here we go with the song called Sirens. All right, give me 1 second here. My mic is on full. It's gonna be loud, pretty loud. I put the volume up a little bit more than usual. So a couple of like already the last 2 weeks of, if you heard an increase in volume, that's it. And if you like it, please let me know as well. All right, so here we go with Sirens. Enjoy. Take these off.
I am waiting for the sirens to echo.
Okay, I'm gonna rewind this part, but I'm loving it. It's really good. It's really relaxing. It is proggy, of course, you know, the time signatures, but I love that it's not so aggressive, you know. Although I love, you know, aggressive stuff, like newer stuff. I don't know if I've recommended you this. Check out the last Ron Jarzombek CD. It just dropped last year, and it's amazing. It's just like this guy is on a different level, but it's very like there's a lot of power, you know. There's very, very technical and very like people call like mathematical and stuff, but I love this. It's more look about the textures, you know, very beautiful chords and like keyboards, and it's just like, you know, like very quiet, but it is of course heavy, you know. It has its heaviness, and I love the singing. It reminds me a little bit of Riverside, you know, the singer. Like that would be weird if it was the same guy, because I sense like an accent. I don't know where these guys are from, but I do sense a little accent, which is always very welcoming to me. It always makes it a little bit more interesting. Let me see. Let me just. Okay. That's kind of weird. Where is this? So they're from England. Wow. Okay. Well, that was, I don't know. I guess since I have this thing in my head, it's, oh, they sound like Riverside. Oh, aren't they Polish? Don't they have a little bit of an accent? And, you know, that's what I related to. But yeah, it's called like metal groove, progressive metal, but also gent. I don't know, gent. It says TesseracT is an English progressive metal band that was the origin of the gent movement. Like maybe the earlier stuff. I don't think this is very genty. Like genty is, you know, typical performed with guitars with 7 to 8 strings, very low register. You know, I don't consider this gent, but I think this sounds very neo prog. You know, but let's keep going. You know, I'm talking way too much. Let's go back to this transition right now. This was very beautiful. When all shadows are gone, with our eyes Very cool, man. Yeah, so it had like these, you know, the feel of the song obviously was very like, it was just like more light, but it had all this heaviness in the background, but it wasn't as loud and it wasn't as in your face. I enjoyed that. You know, it was, I don't know, just easy to listen to. It wasn't just like I don't know, you know, like that kind of stuff. But well, you know, that this was TesseracT. Let's see with the Advent Horizon. I don't know. There was one band that had Horizon in the title. I think bring me to the horizon, bring my horizon or something, and that was just like whoa, you know. So let's see. Okay, this is the song called Water. This is gonna be, so these songs are just gonna get longer and longer. That's why I think we're gonna, time wise, we're gonna be spot on. Even if we don't add an extra track, you know, I think we're gonna be quite right there. And let's see, you know, if we if this gets monetized, and then let's see. All right, so here we go with Water, Advent Horizon. Okay, it was 1 second before it changed. This one, wow, this one was even better. I love that it had like the doodle 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 doodle, and then the really heavy drums. You know, it reminded me more of, you know, like, I don't know. I don't want to say like, yeah, I mean, it did remind me, of course, like bands, you know, like that are super popular now, you know, like Dream Theater and Symphony X. Symphony X, I think, doesn't get the recognition it deserves for some reason. They're so good. Honestly, I enjoy them even more than Dream Theater. Dream Theater is, I love the first Dream Theater, you know, I think the first like 6-7 albums, they're amazing. And then it just turned from me into like the same, you know, more of the same. They got to a certain like style, and then they were like, okay, this works for everyone, and let's just let's stay here, you know. And I don't know, somewhere around, like, I think when Mike Portnoy left the band, that album, you know, like, yeah, although the album, the self-titled Dream Theater album from 2013, I love that album, but I think that's when they hit their, like, you know, that's what we're gonna do. Because when you listen to, you know, Images and Words and Awake, and, you know, it's constantly changing. The style is so different. They still were like figuring out what to do, what to play, you know. Metropolis Part 2, even like Falling into Infinity, I always go back to it because it's so different, you know. I just reacted to it, to one song with Alexia, and it had some UK in there, you know, some older stuff. And yeah, but I just love like the early like 2000 stuff, you know, 2002. I don't know why I'm talking about Dream Theater. But I mean, they hit like this sound, and this is what other people are now like doing, you know. They obviously use a lot of influence from them also. It does say here in the description of this band that they're heavily inspired from 70s prog and 90s rock, you know. So I did hear some, you know, like vocals that reminded me almost of 90s music, you know, of alternative. But it says it's really cool. It says here the quartet cites a wide array of influence, including progressive bands Rush, King Crimson, as well as blues and funk, ranging from the Black Keys to Tower of Power. So also says Led Zeppelin, and, you know, I mean, yeah, I really like this band. This was really good, but yeah, it has this sound, this newer sound, and I love that music like this is coming out in 2023, 2024. You know, there is still hope for good music to exist, you know, and it's just like it's more difficult for music like this to get, you know, more recognition and to be more mainstream, because right now I think popular music has always sounded kind of, although I can't say that, if I listen to 70s music that's very popular, it's very good. And so 80s music, maybe people at that time weren't thinking like that, but just compared to the music today that's popular, you know, it's very poor. The music that's popular today is very poor in when it comes to just music, you know. It's very soulless, you know. I don't know. You guys know, you know what I'm talking about. I've done this so many times. So this next one is from Nospun. This is And Then There Was One. I love it. Like, and then there were three, you know, Genesis. But it says, And Then There Was One from Opus. All right. This is a longer one. Let's see. Let's see if, you know, like Eric was like, okay, I'm going to start off very, very, you know, soft and then get heavier. Maybe that's the idea here. And so far, so good. I'm loving it. That's how I would start a song. Super tasty. Tasty fusion playing right there. That was great. Oh my lord. Just like very interesting, not just like typical, you know. No, this was next level. I love it. Very, very interesting stuff, you know. Okay, let's keep going. Let's go back to the singing part.
Now I'm trapped inside.
This is so good. I can't believe there's almost no information. There's some like information about the band just by the band, you know. It looks like they're still, you know, it says here like unsigned, so they're on Facebook and Instagram. So this is good stuff. This is very good. Like So talented, man. I'm happy that I can, cover them on the channel, so they get exposure, It's really good. I love the guitar playing, the bass, the drumming, the singing is so good. Keys, everything in this band sounds great, It's very cool. Thank you, Eric, for, the tip. Let's see. So, yeah, it looks like that's their only. I mean, they are signed by Giant Spoon Records. I don't know if that's like their own label. And they have this album, Opus. Very cool. Like 1 hour and 11 minutes. Okay, of course, right there. But very good. 11 songs as well. Oh, there we go. Of course. All right. Okay, just give me one moment. All right, I'm back. I just thought I heard something, but no. Okay, let's keep going. This was sounding very good. Let's keep going.
Now I'm trapped inside this house, and I'm the one who's keeping me from getting out. Only reaching the end can save me now.
So good. That solo, man. Oh, okay. Next song. So no, the solo was just oof. So well constructed, very John Petrucci, the school of, even that lick, like he does like this. There's this lick that John Petrucci plays in most of his solos, and it's very like, it's such a good lick. And I think he did it like, but he used it more like as a full lick, like this repetitious like pedal note, almost. But I love that he kind of like, there was this build up, there were like these pinch harmonics with the whammy bar turning into like, it's just like, it had like soul, it's not just fast. It turned into something, and that's how you write a solo, and that you don't just like. I love that, when musicians really tell a little story with their solos, you know, and it becomes very dramatic. And Speed, like I said this in just a like 1 or 2 videos ago. I think I haven't posted it, but Speed is pretty much used for to build, you know, to build like drama. It's very it can get very dramatic, you know, like a scale when you play very fast and you end on this note, and then it's just very, you know, that's how you do it. Very cool. I even love the da 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 da, that singing, the chorus that they all did together. Very unique, very cool, very different. I can't really say like, oh, this sounds like this or that, you know. I mean, guitarists are gonna sound like the guitar players that we love, you know. It's really difficult, you know, to play. There's so much good music, and you know, everybody is gonna like influence us a little bit in our playing, you know. So I think that's totally fine if you have a little bit of Guthrie in you, and a little bit of John Petrucci, and a little bit of Malmsteen, and whatever, you know, as long as it helps, you know, write the music you want to, you know, portray, you know. So this is I think the one that I like the most so far. But now comes the epic one, you know, 10 minutes, Moon Safari Forever for You. All right, here we go. Boom.
Hold on to, well,
Wow. Yeah, I did not expect like the sax, and they're so melodic, you know, like more. This is more like the prog that I would listen to, I guess, you know. I think the last band and this one are just like what I'm like into right now, you know, more melodic. It sounds like neo prog a little bit. It sounds also like, you know, just like the classic stuff, you know, Kansas, Genesis. Not exactly, but I love that it's not so heavy. I love the singing is very, you know, soft, and the whole musical experience is very like, I don't know, it's just very harmonious, you know. Oh my god, we just reacted to oh my god, so bad, to this album, you know, on Patreon, and it was just so disappointing, you know. But everybody knows what I'm talking about. Side 3, you know, of Tales, of a topographic ocean. It was just so unnecessarily bad. I'm so disappointed, you know, that they recorded something like that, you know. But well, we're not talking about Yes right now. This is beautiful. This is really good. I love that they keep it, you know, still. It's progressive, but it's not something that you have to think too hard to understand, or you can just sit there and enjoy the music. It's very like, yeah, symphonic, you know, very cool. I love it. I love the sax solo. I love all the guitar work. It's very beautiful. Very, very good. I would totally go see them. Totally. Totes. Amazing. This was so good. This is like not even metal, you know. This is progressive rock. This is it reminded me of you know, Transatlantic and Spock's Beard, but a little bit softer. And I don't mind, you know, it being soft. I love the guitar solo, was very thoughtful. The guitar, the piano, the keyboard solo at the end, or just the movement, you know, and then the way it ended, very beautifully, very musical, you know, very. I just figured out they're from Sweden, so yeah, it sounded very nice, you know, very like, I don't know, you can just like enjoy this very easily, you know, so this was very good. Thank you so much, Eric. This was a great experience. All four bands, you know, were great. And I know you wrote like, you know, it might not get a lot of views. I hope it does get a lot of views, you know, because all these bands I hope they get recognized. I don't know, I have to come up with something creative, I guess, in the thumbnail, you know, as good as I can without, I don't want to be clickbaity either. Let's just hope, you know, that people are interested, you know. Like, it's crazy, the video that we posted yesterday of this this guitar player from Indonesia, and he's amazing, you know, but like it gets so many views, you know. Let's see, I'm gonna refresh, and as of right now, I posted it yesterday. I at 3 a.m, and I was not up at 3 a.m. I just put it like to post at that hour, and it has 12,000 views. 12,000 views. That's insane. That's 10,000 more than Prince, you know, and Prince is Prince. So I don't know what's going on, you know. Maybe it's just because it's more viral. I don't know, you know. Usually our videos, you know, the marathons, if it goes really well, they stay at like 3,000. Like, I don't get it. How can we get 3,000 views having 87,000 subscribers? I don't get it. And 90% of the people that watch the video are not even subscribed. So I guess we have a huge following, you know, and because this he's not a kid. He's like, I don't know, maybe in his 30s, but he has a huge following, and they really, you know, they watch his videos. Whoever makes them, may it be us or some other channel, he gets views. And we discovered him because I love him because he does guitar, you know, videos where he plays everything, the voice, the bass, the guitar. And we did a Dream Theater one. So almost 13,000 views in less than 24 hours. So what's going on? You know, why can't someone like as good as these guys get those kind of views? Like, I don't know, like what is, I think maybe it's YouTube, you know, the algorithm is just, I have no idea. But I hope it gets, you know, at least what we get on our normal videos, like the marathons that I do, and even videos with Alexia, you know, like I thought those might get more views, but no, it's I mean, it's Prince. It's literally Prince, and it's at 1,900 views. Alexa and I together, and Steely Dan 2,200. You know, that's it. Us two together. It's just, I don't know what's happening. So let's just hope for the best, you know. And thank you again so much, Eric, for sponsoring this video. You know, I really hope it does get, you know, the views it deserves. And all those bands, you know, they're smaller bands, but if you guys want to get in touch with us, you know, and do an interview, we'd love to. We want to do that more, you know. So if you're a band member, or if you know the band and you see them here, you know, give them a call and tell them, hey, write NicknLex, you know, an email, and then we would love to speak to you guys, you know, just about music. This is all about music. So thank you again so much. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see each other in the next video.